Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. My name is Najihah binti Nik Muhammad from University Malaysia Kelantan. Today I would like to present my full paper which is E-agribusiness description and DAN adoption to understand traders' behavioral intention to utilize ICT. But the first part is abstract. E-electronic agribusiness is still in the early stages whereby the usage and acceptance of e-agribusiness are still new among local traders in Kelantan. The objective of this study is to determine the user's behavioral intention of e-agribusiness in Kelantan. The paper will utilize quantitative approach method to examine the adoption and the usage of a new technology application system, and the focus group was market traders in Kelantan. The finding of the research is expected to provide the other way of selling products in utilizing this innovation technology to advertise the product in the most efficient way. For the introduction background, the term e-agribusiness emerged and become a subset of e-commerce or e-business, that is business operation conducted via electronic media concentrating on agricultural commodities. The Malaysian government through the Ministry of Agriculture and Agro-based Industry is liable for strengthening or speeding up contemporary agricultural technology as well as information and communication technology and the agro-food supply chain as part of this program. Pharma has launched the platform of agroplaza.com.my which was established in 2014. In addition, for the problem statement in e-agribusiness adoption, Northern Studies focus on Malaysia context toward using e-agribusiness technology. Second, lack of consciousness about the internet technology. Third, lack of internet technology skill and knowledge in the agribusiness sector. Next, e-agribusiness application is widely used in other countries. And lastly, it may also happen because of certain factors such as age factors. For the aim and objective of the research, in order to complete this paper, the following are the objective of the study that we will be developing, which is consists of 6 objectives that we can see on this slide. On the other hand, literature review, definition of e-agribusiness and the relation with e-business. E-business, a business that employs computer media and involve at least 2 participants is known as e-business. Subset of e-business include e-marketing, e-commerce, and e-agribusiness. And then for the e-marketing definition, e-commerce, agribusiness, and e-agribusiness. Apart from that, development of e-agribusiness theory, we can see on this slide. Aside from that, technology acceptance model in e-agribusiness, this paper presenting an integrated theoretical framework based on the technology acceptance model through the traders acceptance and also the intention to utilize ICT enable product and services. This paper also focuses on the intention to use new technology which is e-agribusiness by market traders. According to TAM, the user behavior intention, attitude, perceived usefulness, perceived ease of use or impact one actual system usage of the technological system either directly or indirectly. These 5 variables can be discussed and explained in the next slide. As we can see on this slide, it shows the definition of this perceived ease of use, perceived usefulness, attitude toward use, behavioral intention, and lastly, actual system usage. Propositional statement. The following are the proposition of this study that we will be developing, which is consists of proposition 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lastly 6. For the methodology, describe distributing questionnaires to a group of people in order to get the information regarding many aspects. The population of the study consisting of all entrepreneurs that sell agro-food product in the market. This paper will be used explanatory design. It is the method in which the primary goal is to learn and understand the characteristics and process analyzing the relationship and connection between variables. It is also conduct for a problem that was not studied before in depth. The primary data will be collected by administering the online questionnaire. Secondary data will be gathered from a literature review. SEM was the analytical tool that will be used in this study. SEM is one of the most prominent statistical procedures available up to quantitative management research for data analysis, and it is one of the most complete statistical tools for examining correlation between observer and data variables. And lastly, for the conclusion, this paper is examining the actual meaning of e-agribusiness and its relation in e-business and how the new technology can be applied into traders in market. The purpose of the paper can help my research in determining the TAM as a helpful theoretical model. This paper may contribute to the correction of content of my research paper. This study focuses on providing the evidence of the relationship between the variables as well as a helpful solution to the problem of a new technology adoption. And lastly, this paper is also expected to benefit traders by assisting them the efficient technique to market their agricultural products. That's all from me. Thank you.